Yeah, so my therapist was like, I should tell the truth, and I was like, I don't like telling the truth because my truth kind of sucks. I'm not necessarily a good person. So I figured this shit was doomed from the start. I probably should expect it. I left a bitter taste. She said she didn't feel respected, and I wasn't respecting them boundaries you laid when you would schedule wedding dates and promise you was my reflection. Now, when I deflected, she genuflected. Then eventually her bowing down wasn't effective. That's when she packed the kids up in a station wagon, bragging, leaving me alone was bound to give me some perspective. Now, from my perspective, I was emotionally quadriplegic. She could pledge allegiance to my heart, but I knew that I couldn't catch it. If Socrates had never had a method, how could he find a measure of perfection? How could I ever love another? All I had to give him was affection. She went 0 to 60 in a flash, and when she dashed away, I'm glad that God had given her directions or offered her protection. Not necessarily just for me, but from the unfinished image of what I'm supposed to be, losing everything close to me. A drifted seed, but not the letter. Now musically, I'm attuned. I probably should know better.
I exercise when I exercise.
Or be rolled over spoken lie.
If it's the goal, then you go inside. I go for a ride. So do you know them signs? I exercise when I exercise.
Or be rolled over spoken lie.
If it's the goal, then you go inside. I go for a ride. So do you know them signs?
I was off in the darkness, I was off in the cave, I was off and alone, I was off and inebriated inside of my crib. Guess I wanted a happy meal, she wanted a rib. And when everything broke, I mean everything broke, I thought I couldn't breathe, like who wanted to live? My dude threw me a bone, said if I'm leaving stage left, I ain't leaving alone. Somewhere between holding on and holding my own. Man, I started to lean, man, I started to live, man, I started to learn, man, I started to see the world and I couldn't relate. Demand was high and my supply was low. Vagabond in Chicago, stumbling in the open mics, but couldn't open mic. I went into the lab, recorded focus high, but I'm living a lie within the guise of chasing a dream. And if you fake it till you make it, and you're cheating on your partner, I ask, cause anything's safe.
Or be rolled over spoken lie. If it's the goal, then you go inside. I go for a ride. So do you know them signs? I exercise when I exercise. If it's the goal, then you go inside. I go for a ride. So do you know them signs?
Are you ready for a relationship? I mean, I don't know if anybody is really ready for a relationship. I mean, it's hard. You don't really know what's gonna go down until you get into that shit. And then you just fuck up. You fucking up all the time, multiple times. And then you gotta sit here and try and explain yourself when you really don't know yourself. Understand yourself, right? You know what I'm saying? And I don't understand like how anybody really feels like they're ready for a relationship. That's really, I feel like it's arrogant. You know what I'm saying? To feel like you really ready to come in and make somebody part of your world. That's like you're complete. And I don't know any complete people. I don't. I've never met a complete person.
I'm failing
but
daily.
you know what I mean? You fall in love. What do you do? I mean, it is what it is.
We won again! This is good. But what is best in life? The open steppe, fleet horse, falcons at your wrist, and the wind in your hair. Wrong! Conan, what is best in life? To crush your enemies, see them driven before you, and to hear the lamentation of their women. That is good. That is good.